Good afternoon, everyone. I am tired. Today had a lot of manual labor involved. Just doing a lot of work. Felt good though. Can't talk about it, but felt good. Just felt good to be part of it. I am excited to show you that the Koosh, hello. Sebas, hello. Welcome. Our organizer system is in the works here, and we just had a major expansion to it. Let me see if I can show you guys. 1 second. So if I go over here, Koosh, I'm sorry. I am nowhere near the PTFE2 part. That's likely either going to be tomorrow or in the weekend. Like here's where the Positron is right now. So we're gonna get there. I assure you of that. I will explain the trick, at least in brief. Essentially, when you are putting in the PTFE tube, what you want to do is, while pushing in, remove the clip. While you're pushing in, remove this clip. But you want to have like either a fingernail or something pulling on this. So you want this to be at its maximum distance away while you're pushing in the tube. Because if you let that depress, what's going to happen is when you push in the tube, it's going to pull back, and that much play is going to then be on the other side. So that's not going to allow it to be all the way up against. So you want to make sure you're just gently pulling out that coupler while you're pushing it through. So what I do is, when it's inside the tool head, I kind of have my finger here. You might be able to. I don't usually leave the clip in, but that's just me. I mean, I guess that's something I could test right now. I don't know where the PTFE tube is, so I can't. Oh wait, there it is. Let's give it a test real quick. You know what? Let's actually test this. I want to see if I am right or wrong. I lost my clip. It has worked for me. Print a new one, dude. You got a printer? All right, so let's see here. Today, Reddit showed me all the good work you've been doing on the Prusa subreddit. Good job, Nomad. Thank you. I was literally just looking at someone else's response to something I said. It's like, so in Vector 3D's video, there is a tiny little pinched cable. And they're like, fire hazard. No, it's not. It's a data cable. Sorry, but 5 volts isn't going to cause a fire, isn't going to cause a house fire. I should know. My house burnt down. I want to strangle people sometimes. And I said, I had a very professional response. I said, it's always safe to check, but it is unlikely that this is a widespread issue. If you do find anything, please report it to support. We take QA very seriously, so we'll be doing our due diligence on this as it is reported. That was my response. Their response was essentially, this is intolerable on a $1,000 machine. Like, dude, is that your machine? It's one machine that has a pinched cable. We're gonna make sure it gets fixed. We take that very seriously. But like, Vector could have pinched it. You know? I haven't watched the video yet, so I don't know if that was pinched from factory or not, but Bruce is gonna make sure that doesn't happen again. You know? I don't have to worry about that. Bruce is gonna do their job. I hate people that are like clearly just trying to stir the pot. Especially when, like, I'm trying to just help. Dude, the X1C keeps breaking itself and it only works with their own parts. Yeah, like... I'm doing my best to communicate things that I'm allowed to on the Reddit. I want to be as transparent as I am allowed to be. I can't give, obviously, insight into what's going on in the background. Can't do that, you know, NDA, whatnot. But it is my job as support manager to communicate various items that help the community better understand what's going on with their machine. It is in my best interest to educate people. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my best to just say, hey, yeah, that pinched cable is an issue. Please contact support. And we're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. That's the truth. But people like that are just, ugh. Anyway. Let's try this. Let's try putting in the PTFE tube while the clip is in place. So that's giving me resistance. That's telling me that it's engaged. So, if we remove this and let it fall down, that just goes right in. And if you keep that depressed, then you should be able to pull out fairly reasonably. So, no, do not push, do not force it through with this clip engaged. That is my recommendation. Do not force this through. Just pull gently. Do this. Push it through. It's all the way in. Pull back. Put your finger there to hold it in. And then just push it in a little bit more. And you'll find that when you push down now, it doesn't depress any further. So it can't go down any further because you pulled it back and pushed it in. So now when you go to actually put the clip in, that locks the whole thing into place. And now that can't get pulled out. Do that. And when you take out the clip, depress it, whole tube comes out, no issue. Simple as that. That's what I always do. I haven't had an issue. I have had issues where it has gotten, you know, soft in a spot where it's not supposed to, but that is few and far between for me. So, you know, hopefully that helps. So where were we? Let's see. AZ3DP, welcome. Welcome, welcome. For those of you who have the latest batch, I just realized something very important. So we added this to the BOM a while ago because we were going to update the CAD. And now that I know it's in the latest batch, I'm going to go ahead and do this. This bearing that you get is made for this spool holder. It's made for the spool holder designed by I'm forgetting his name. Oh my god. It is for the spool holder designed by Smitsky. So this is a slim, low profile, just spool holder. And it goes on the back here. This is going to be part of the official CAD. The reason we're going with this one is because this is slim. It still fits in a filament box. And it doesn't require any attachment or detachment. This is just, it's always there. And it's ready to go. And for most PLA spools, especially the cardboard ones, this works perfectly. So we're happy with this. This is what we're sticking with for now. But of course you can modify it. So you can do more. But that's what this bearing is for. I will go ahead and be updating our CAD to include this, as well as our printed parts. I think I'm going to leave the instructions as they are for now, and then just leave that as a, hey, this is the recommended filament spool holder. Oh. Yeah, I know this is not compatible with plastic spools. That is a downside to this. Somebody made an adapter. I saw that in the Discord. That is the one downside to it, that it's not compatible with plastic spools. And that sucks. But, you know, it's trade-offs. You know, we could design one that sticks all the way out, but then it's, you know, weird. This is just the simplest. It at least adds... It doesn't take anything away. That's the important part. It takes nothing away, and it just adds functionality. That's the important part. Because before, it was just a keystone at the top. You couldn't do anything with it. At least now, if the spool can hang off the top, it can hang off the top. So it just adds that functionality. Nice little thing. And if you don't have this, it's just a skateboard bearing. Super cheap. You can get these for pennies. And in fact, you can print it. Like, it's not that critical. I like the snap-on one. Pretty solid. Hell yeah. And that's one of the fun things about the Positron. One of the first, like, mod group was new filament spool holders. Okay, 1 second. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's... Okay. I need to do a little bit of housekeeping before we jump into the build. So, I think I'm going to pause before we do our next set of these. So, if you don't know, we have been printing all these bins for Wacky Stacky. It is very tall now. Here, let me zoom out here. Look at that. This was the original one right here. And we only went, I want to say 8 units tall. Yeah, we're going 7 units tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 units tall. Which is not as tall as this was, but is actually about the same height that it ended up being. Because this allows for more space in between. So this is more like 10 units of these. It's weird. But with Wacky Stacky, we're able to just have way more things in one bed. I love how that all just came off, like, in one thing. Yeah, this is a lot of storage. The idea is that I'm going to have M5, M4, M3, M2, and 2.5. And then miscellaneous at the end. That's the idea. I'm going to see how many slots I have left after I go through these real quick, because that's going to determine whether or not I run another batch. This is the precursor to the big workshop project. It's like, if this works as well as I hope, then that is just... Mwah, chef's kiss. If this works as well as I hope it does, then this is the first part of the massive workshop project that I've been teasing for so long. You don't need much space for this, man. Look how little space I'm working with and what I was able to pull off. So this is a folding table. I have 4 by 5 or 3 by 5 Gridfinity plates on the back there at the bottom with Gridfinity clamps to actually hold it down onto the table. And that's it. That's all I got to hold it down. It works great. And you don't need that much space. The drawers are made out of Prusa Orange PTG. Ooh, that warped bad. I don't know the exact number for how deep that is. Ooh, how many of these warped? Handful. Let's see how well this still works. being warped like that. That still works. Yeah, that still works. We lost a little bit of storage space in there, but that still works perfectly fine. I'm not familiar with a Bror. Yeah, that was a wild warp. Actually, a lot of these have warped like that. That's weird. I think my vision miner just wore off on those. Yeah. Yeah, if it works. That's the nice part. If anything, it helps like get that in, that little curve, so it's weirdly kind of a feature. They're smiling, right? I've transferred most of the previous Screwfinity system over to this. So there's still some that I have to transfer over. I need to redo all the labels. I am not happy with the labels that I have. So I have to figure out a different way to do it. Where things stand out a bit more. And I think I'm going to do white text on a black background. So I tried black text on a white background. That just did not work. But the file for these is at work right now. So I have to either redo them all here, or, you know, just wait till I get back to work and redo the file. I think I can no, I don't have Parsec on it, so I can't remote in. And white text on black back, yeah. It is a little bit easier to read, and I think the printers do a better job of it too. Go. All right. So let's count the empty spaces I have to determine how many more bins I need. Essentially, I'm going to have a whole wall of these that are 7 bins tall. And then I'm going to have Gridfinity on top of them for additional storage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Okay, that is exactly as many as are being printed right now at Print Solid. So I'm not going to print anymore. I'm not going to print anymore until we have units over here that are going to need more. So, does Print Solid do facility tours? We absolutely do. I highly, 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 highly recommend, if you are in the area, to do a tour within this next month. Things are changing to some degree. So the tour will be drastically different after this month. So if you want to have like a nice before or after, come take a tour now. That is all I can share about that. I can't share exactly like what's changing or anything like that. All I can say is that it's going to be different. Okay. Can you share a link to SCL for that organizer? It's Wacky Stacky by Zombie Hedgehog. I can make it down there. If I message you, can we organize something? We don't have to organize anything. If you want me to make sure I'm in the office, sure. You can message support@printedsolid.com. That will go to my ticketing system. And yeah, we are open from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for tours. Our office hours are 8 to 5. But yeah, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for tours. And I will be happy to, you know, take that tour with you. It's fun. It's awesome. And you might go home with some filament. Maybe. Whether or not you purchase that is to be determined. Let's check my phone real quick. Sorry, looking at that Reddit post. Again, people freaking out over a 5-volt line. Fuck, let me just show you guys. So this is the pinched wire that people are complaining about. Guys, that's a data cable. Data cable, guys. To be specific, that is a negative 5-volt line. Not causing any fires, as far as I can tell. It's the ones above that you want to be worried about, which are the actual power cables. Yeah. People. Do with that information as you will. Please do not harass, do not target, etc., all that stuff. Yeah, it's fine. A pinched cable is only problematic when it is actively pinched. And pinched between two metal pieces. If a cable is being pinched by non-conductive material, technically fine. Electrons aren't, it's not like water and you're pinching a hose. It's gonna work. It's just, as long as the insulation is not damaged, you are fine. If the insulation is damaged and it is against, you know, conductive components, then yeah, that could be problematic. But not on a 5-volt line. Worst case scenario, a sensor goes weird or your USB doesn't work. Yeah. Sometimes you have to pinch cables. Not saying that that's what happened here. What's happened there is just a pinched cable occurred, and that is not the norm. So, yeah. Again, I had a house fire, electrical fire. My electrical fire was caused by a small piece of sawdust getting in between like a light bulb and a socket and causing a spark. And my garage burnt down, and it took out essentially half my house. Like that's a real thing. I have photo here. Let me show you photos, because you know this is a real thing that happened. That was my house on fire. That was my house. Like, I don't mess around with this stuff. This was terrifying. Nobody was hurt, thankfully. My mom's car got freaking toasted. But, yeah. That tiny little cable's not going to cause that. But that is why I cannot, in good faith, tell people, hey, do the internal power supply mod on Positron. Because that's when you're dealing with AC voltage. And that's... Oh, don't worry. This was like almost 10 years ago. I'm fine. Yeah, this was almost 10 years ago. We're good. That was back in 2016. So, you know, we've moved several times since then. That's actually what started me on my current path. So, hey, you know, if it wasn't for Housefire, you probably wouldn't have Positron. Weird as that sounds. But, yeah. With that being said, I take electrical problems in printers extremely seriously because we are dealing with machines that get very hot and have been known to have thermal runaway issues and to cause issues like that. Like, I understand the fear. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't be complacent to things like this. But fear-mongering is bad. Like, whenever someone shows off their internal power supply mod, I am always quick to say, this is cool. Don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. And sure, I say that, you know, the internal power supply mod, if it done incorrectly, could cause death. Is that true? I can't say for certain because it hasn't happened. I don't want it to happen. We are going on the pretense that it is an internal AC to DC power supply. Just like an internal AC to DC power supply in your desktop computer, which you are not supposed to open up because the capacitors inside that thing have a high enough voltage to kill you. I do not know the capacity of the capacitors inside a internal power supply mod on a Positron. I have not done it, and I will never do it, because I trust the laptop power brick that we provide with the unit. But we always say that yes, this could cause severe injury or death. But we're not running out there saying that, you know, it's going to kill you. We're just like, hey, make sure you know what the fuck you're doing. Because if you know what you're doing, when it comes to the internal power supply mod, you don't need a guide. You do not need a guide if you know what you're doing with the internal power supply mod. Because guess what? It's a drop-in mod. You put down the electrical barrier, be that a piece of plastic or some Kapton tape. You screw in the power supply because the base is threaded and it can just screw into the base. And then you wire it up. It is a drop-in mod. Like, hello, Reverend. That is how you do the mod. I literally just explained the process for how you do the mod. You have to figure... The only two things you have to do, 3D modeling-wise, is make a port on the side of your printer that will accept the AC receptacle and, you know, make sure it fits your top panel. That's it. People have already done that, so you don't really have to do that. Yeah. Yeah. You know, the bit in the Voron manual saying, please don't become the first Voron fatality. There's no special flair for that on Discord. Exactly. And the other thing that I love about our power supply is that it prevents you from frying your motherboard. Our laptop power brick will not let you hook up your positron incorrectly. It won't let you. The last positron build I did, I swapped the positive and negative terminals. Or I wasn't sure if it was me. It could have been whoever sent it to me. But the positive and negative terminals were flipped on the 12 volt DC, the DC board to the main board. Guess what? It didn't fry the board. It just wouldn't let the board turn on. The power supply had a safety feature that stopped it from turning on until you swap the two cables. And then once you swap the two cables, everything booted up just fine. Nothing was burnt out. Nothing was broken. Everything was fine. Because the laptop power brick is extremely safe. It is focused on being safe. And the reason we chose it is because that power brick is meant to work with a ton of different laptops. Laptops have moved to a magnesium-based case, an electrical casing. And it has to be extremely safe to ensure that you don't shock yourself when you are using a metal laptop. So there is a ton of safety features built in to the power brick so that you don't hurt yourself in case of electrical short or an improper, sorry, what's up? Yeah, just not one of the fancy ones. Okay. Sorry, my brother came down to borrow an Xbox controller. So laptop power bricks are meant to be safe. And they're extremely safe, and that's why we use them. Sure, is it fun to have a giant power brick to carry around with your positron? No, but you know what? It's pennies. It's pennies to, you know, what could be worse. So I'm happy with our decision on that. Anyway, oh yeah, the other thing is that Bruce's use a DC power supply. So even if there was like an electrical issue on the bed, it's just DC current. And it's not even high DC current, it's 24 volts. So do with that as you will. Yeah, you're not gonna get arcing. Like, you might get a small spark. I do not think you're gonna get arcing. So you are it is highly unlikely that it will cause an issue. And on top of that, you have the power panic cable. You have that power supply is designed. If it detects anything irregular, it's gonna shut itself off before anything goes wrong. Okay, back to actually building Positron here. Okay. When are we getting the AC bed power positron? Never. Never. If it is meant to be portable, I am going to do everything in my power to make sure it is never AC powered. Yes. He took one of the Stadia controllers. Yeah, that one's not the fancy one, so... Which one? Is it green? The green?
Yeah.
No. Isn't there like just a silver one? Yeah, grab that one. Let me see it. Is it the one I gave you? Say hello to my brother, everybody. Oh, yeah, there he is.
Hello. You see the... Oh, it's got the downward on the thing?
Yeah.
That broke on this one.
Oh, wow.
You could blame me, or you could blame the final boss of Lies of P.
Yeah. Wait, what? Did you throw this? Uh-huh. I ask if he throws it, he says no.
No.
You know, just denying it makes it like...
I'll tell you how I broke it. Going like this. Wait,
Okay. Why aren't you using the purple one I gave you? Oh, right. All right. Sorry. All right. Please don't break it. So my you know what? I'm going to take a tangent here real quick. I actually want to show you guys my collection of Xbox controllers. I have some fancy ones. So he just took my Nebula silver. I also have Nebula purple. I like collecting controllers because fancy controllers are just kind of, I like it. They're fun. And that's a Switch controller. That's one of my favorites. Huh. I don't know where that Stadia controller is. Okay, so I have all colors of the Stadia controllers. I also have, yeah, I have the 3 colors of Stadia controllers. I was one of those guys that bought into Stadia because I actually really like Stadia. Stadia was pretty cool. But so I have the 30th anniversary, 30th anniversary, 20th, 25th, one of them. I have this one. I love the translucency on this. I love it. Reminds me, just full Xbox theme. I love this so much. I have the Starfield controller. Mind you, I don't enjoy Starfield, but I love the NASA Punk aesthetic. The NASA Punk aesthetic is something I am in love with. Absolutely love the aesthetic. And then my favorite controller is the Steam Deck controller, or is the Steam controller. I'm so happy I have this. This is my favorite. So yeah, that's what I meant by don't pick the fancy ones, because I am anal about grease on my controllers. I never want there to be any finger grease on my controllers, because it makes it you can never clean it right. Once a controller gets greasy, you can't really get it off. It becomes shiny, it becomes glossy, and because that is literally like the plastic kind of getting worn down, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Like, you can actually kind of see it happening on this mouse here. It's getting shiny. That used to be a matte finish. I hate it. Anyway, so I don't let people use my fancy controllers. I literally, whenever I'm playing games, I have a bottle of isopropyl alcohol next to my desk, and I'm always like making sure if I ever touch my face, I wipe my hands down with isopropyl. I'm so OCD about my controllers, dude. I've seen some gnarly ass controllers. Blah. Anyway, M3 by 4 by 5 heatset inserts. Where? It's a shame Starfield turned out like that, yeah. I had the suspicion that it would be like Space Skyrim. They didn't even try. The problem was that it was too big. There's too little stuff to do. Because Skyrim was great because the whole world was kind of just within a space. But with Starfield, it's too big. Once it gets, yeah, that gamer. Ugh, I hate it. Hey, Tim Talon, welcome. Okay, I need 3. Wait, no, I need 1 M3 by 4 by 5. Oops. Okay. Not multiple. Right. This one does not get a block. Just push that one in and hope for the best. Okay, turn that off. A rare Thursday stream from Nomad, eh? Did I just use an M2? I just used an M2. Well, oops. Yeah, I just used... Where's that M3? Oh, maybe that is M3. Well, that's actually the one I want right now, so let me grab that back. Put that back in. Okay. M2 by 3 by 4s. Where is that? It's to insert M2.5 by 3 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna need a 1 by 2 by 3 block. I need to do something with the heat sets to test my new heat set tip on the Pine Sol. Yeah. I just confirmed with KB3D. KB3D is gonna be sending me that new arm thing. I'm so excited for that. We're gonna do a bit of a sponsored stream. It's gonna be so cool. I'm also getting the T101. I'm gonna flash it with Pine Sol firmware. Because I actually really like the firmware on this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That did not work. That's problematic. So technically, this printed part is now technically unusable because that did not go in as it was supposed to. But I think I have just enough plastic there. Oh no. Yeah, it's stuck. It's stuck. There we go. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. That is not a high tension part, so that should be okay. Oh, I just turned that up higher. Do that. Okay. Yeah, thankfully, what we just, yeah, this is not, that was not a high tension part, so if that is a little loose, it should be fine. M2.5 by 6. F8, here we are. Where did I put the screwdriver? My LDO screwdriver. Huh. Here's one. Just use this one. Probably fell on the floor somewhere. I have so many of these, man. Like, whenever I lose them, I'm like, oh, whatever. Another one will pop up somewhere, and that is typically true. I used my TS100 to fix a sampling pump at work recently. Some jack-off ripped the... Oh, man. That's never fun. That's not straight, but not cross-threaded either. I didn't like the noise that made. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it was not happy about that. It does look good, though. That looks so good. Alright. Time for the electronics box again. You already got the hot end out, so that's good. Alright. Pop this bad boy open. Okay, it is PCF fan. So it's this one. Or HEF, my bad. PCF is the big 5015. Okay. Okay, let's set this right there. And then, let me just double check. Yep, okay. And then I need M2.5 by 14. Cross thread is a natural Loctite. Ask me how I know. If you've been a viewer for a while, you'll know me, my history with Loctite. There are things we don't talk about very often. And the red Loctite situation is not one of them. That printer's still going strong, though. That Positron built with red Loctite, still going strong, hasn't had to be maintained severely. Okay. No. I'm gonna leave that kind of clipped in there. It's not gonna look great, but it's gonna make sure that there is the least amount of stress on that cable on the actual like solder joints as possible. Just what I want. Or I don't want stress on there, so yeah. Yeah, I found that out the fun way. Oh my god, I just realized a joke I could have made for so long with sample name. I just realized that our tack wires on the Posi are the same colors of the German flag. Oh, that joke's been sitting there for over a year. If you don't know, sample name is German. He is our crazy German engineer. We love him. He's great. But yeah, so he's our crazy German engineer, and I just realized I could have this whole time made that joke that the fan wires are German's colors or Germany's colors. Damn, how have I just never realized that? No. Like, hey, here's an example of wires being pinched. This is definitely, like, it's not pinching the wires, but it's damn near close, but it's not a problem. I have 2.5 by 6 BHCS. See, where is that? Here. Yeah, that is crossfitting. So that's not going in straight. Okay. Is it because of how I wired that? Yeah, it is. Okay. Wrap that around, pull it down. Like that. Okay. There we go. That went in nice and straight. Man. Like, Sitting here realizing I forgot how... Oh, I'm doing this wrong. Dunce. Like, sitting here forgetting how the wires went on this piece. That goes up and over. Right. Just have to get it underneath it. Oh. That just goes up and over like that. Right, I forgot about that. Oy. Right. No, but it's how I'm doing it, so whatever. I'm the engineer on this. I can do what I want. I don't answer to no one. I only answer to Jason and his team of engineers. Tell me when I'm being stupid. Okay, there we go. Cool beans. Hey, spool holder time. Okay, so... Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. Yes. And... No. Yes. Okay. I just need the bearings. Where did I put those? Did I actually put them away? No, not those. Where did I put the bearings? I had them out. Like, before the stream, I was going through, like, all the different screw types I had. And I had the bearings out, because I was just, like, flipping through them real quick. Are they in here and I'm just blind? No. Oh, shoot, where did I put them? Okay. Where did you put them, Nomad? Did you put them away? I was sitting here kind of forgetting what the larger bearings were for. What did I do with them? All right, let me take a step back, quite literally. Just look over things. Very possible I put something on top of them. We'll put them somewhere I shouldn't have. I literally just had them a little bit ago here. How did I lose that? This is really embarrassing. Oh, here they are. Found them. I knew I had them somewhere over here. Hey, have you guys noticed that Nomad loses something for an extended period of time as I'm actually slowly becoming less often? Because I've started to notice that. Probably just jinxed myself, but oh well. I've been feeling good about myself lately. Also, yeah, I love how Seba's response is, "What did you lose now?" This is a very, very common thing that we do here. M3 by 10, where are you? I don't know what the record is, so I would have to go through all my streams and figure that out. I won't pay anyone to do that, though. No way. That would be expansive. I will say, I don't know who it was, but somebody emailed Printed Solid support and just said, "Hi, Nomad." That made my day. Thank you. Thank you for that. Anywhere else, I think I would have gotten in trouble for somebody, you know, just creating a ticket to say hi to me. But that made my day, and everyone thought it was funny. So thank you to whoever did that. I forget who, because my work brain does not always sync with my active brain or my after work brain. So it would be too hard to use them with AirTags stuck to them, right? Getting a DSAT at the comments, just say hi, Nomad. Right? Like, there's that part of me that just wants to mess with my friend's orders a tiny bit. Not like maliciously, just like, oh hey, I know this guy. Add like 5 more airheads. I saw someone bought a Prusa XL. And and there's someone that I've interacted with plenty of times on Twitter. And I almost added the note, give them 20 airheads. But we don't open the XLs. We don't open if he had bought an XL and something else, I would have absolutely gone ahead and said, do this. Yeah, send them a random screw taped to the outside. Oh my god. Yeah, I should have been like, if I should have told them, hey, just tape this random screw to the outside of the box. But it should be like a screw that very clearly isn't used in the Prusa, but like jokingly, like, yeah, just put in this M8 screw or M10 screw. Like, that's not used in the Prusa anywhere. It would be really funny. But I can't do that. We cannot do that, because if they go, oh my god, drywall anchor, okay, that I could do. Because if they go to like Reddit and say, man, this is a weird thing that Prusa is doing, then that's a problem, and you know, we can't have that happen. All right, these are done. Dude, this color scheme is gonna look so good. I'm telling you, it's gonna look phenomenal. I have a cough, and I don't know where I got it from. I think it's just something that's been going around. Thankfully, it's just a cough. Weird, my downvote's not sticking for whatever reason. Oh man, there's that one part of me that just wants to flex my ability to command chat to say, hey, go respond to this person telling him this, but I have to be professional. Mitch is going to be here. I'm so happy. Chat, do you guys want some streams to be a co-stream with Mitch? Like, should me and Mitch do a podcast? We're going to essentially be in the same fucking state. Would you guys watch oh, excuse me. Yeah, hold on. Okay, if me and Mitch had a podcast, what would we call it? We're both short. So I'm thinking, no Sebas, it would be the second in-person guest. The first in-person guest was Rob Mink. He was the first. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're still live. Okay, Streamlabs just crashed on my laptop, and it crashed hard. We're still streaming, so I'm not gonna touch the... I got an error occurred window. Click yes to keep streaming, click no to stop streaming. I'm not gonna interact with it. It's just gonna live there. It's just gonna live there. Move it over to the corner. Yeah, we're still live. I can still see that, but yeah. Oh man, is that always like a scary thing to get? Okay, let me go to the studio. That is, I hate that so much. Okay, create. Go live. Manage the stream. Okay, now I can see chat. Okay. That's spooky. I don't like that. I don't know why that crashed. Because that was the encoding PC that crashed. Oh man. Yeah, I'm very excited for Mitch to be here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna post this now, just to get it going. We're not gonna pull this for a bit, but let me go ahead and get you guys the link to the Filament giveaway, just so I can get that going. Actually, let me remove that real quick. Jesse Filament giveaway. Right. There we go. Get your names in there. Get your friends in here. Filming giveaway. Part of me wants to give 2 spools away, but I'm gonna wait until I have tenure to do that. After I've been at Print and Solid for 3 months, we'll do some crazy stuff. I think that's fair. Like once I've been with Print and Solid for 3 months, then we'll flex our tenure a bit and be like, all right, I'm giving away 4 spools this week, guys. I'll ask if they want to give any more spools away. Give away an XL? No! No, we're not giving away an XL. I think we just sold out of our XL, actually. Okay. Base plate, here we go. A lot of printed parts. Here we go. It's time to build the Positron, boys and girls. Again, if you have a Positron kit, there's a way to figure out exactly which serial number you are in terms of like the sequential number of Positrons. Okay. Hey, community, do we have any software programmers? Any software people out here? I need someone to do me a favor. And this is a stupid, simple thing that you could do. I need somebody. So if you go to LDO, if you search LDO BOM, for LDO Positron BOM, you will find the page that lists all of the serial numbers for the Positron kits that have been made. And they're not in perfect sequential order. Like some units aren't part of it. I need somebody to go in there, parse that list, and then like figure out, hey, if I give this list my serial number, what sequential number am I? Am I number 1? Am I number 100? Etc. Because the current is, if you know how to do Excel, you could figure this out. Like, it's not that complicated. It's just I don't have the time to do it. The current is that it is based off the date. Is the date, so it's the year, the month, the day, and then I think the kit number, and then it goes up to 9. I don't know, man. It goes up to like the 99, and then it resets to 0. But then because it's a new day, it's different. So yeah, I don't. If someone could figure that out, that would be so cool. Because then we could actually give people like, hey, your kit number whatever. Your kit number 1, your kit number 2. That would be wicked. Okay. M3x8 VHCS through here. M3x8. Need 4. Right, that is the right size, yeah? Nope. Not the right size. Okay. Wait. Yeah, these are started. I had to double check, make sure they're threaded. No? Saw M 2.5x4 standoffs. Oh, hold on. I need the hex male. I need the female standoffs 3, 8, 7, 10. So female standoffs 3, 8, 7, 10. Where are you? Oh, right, those are the weird ones. Those are the weird ones. Here they are. Where is my little tool? I don't need it now. My little hex wrench is missing. It sucks because like right now I need it now more than ever. I should print. That's gonna be my next thing. I'm gonna print something that fits this, just in case people lose it. I could do that right now, actually. It's not worth it. I can get through this without it. But I will do that. I'm going to add that as a tool just in case people lose this. I think that is just an overall good idea. Go. Now M 2.5 by M 2.5. Okay. Male to female standoffs 2.5 by 4 plus 4. Where are you? There you are. Alright, I got a mixed bag here. We want to use the silver ones. We don't use the brass ones anymore. I have a ton of brass ones from previous kits. You don't use them anymore because they were stripping way too often. Okay, for this is where I would really need that wrench. This doesn't do small enough. Oh, wait. You. No. Was it the LTT? Does it? Yes! Wonderful. Gotta love how the LTT works with the iFixit. I haven't actually used this one in a while. Well, that's too big. Shoot. Is that the right size? No. This is just a tad too big, though. Yeah. What about you? No? Huh. You? No? Sorting for this is weird. Whatever. It is enough to get a very tight fit in there. Hush. Tech cheaper. I'm trying to speedrun this as much as I can. But I need to make sure this is like one of the best posies I've built. Oh, that's stuck on there. Elon Musk is going to no, God, no. It's not going to that guy. I printed out the new cover for this and it came out perfect. I just can't show it. Actually, here, I can. Here, I'll briefly show it. That's just part of it. It came out perfect. Absolutely perfect. Very happy with how that top cover came out. I can't show you guys. I can't show it to you guys. Hold on. Focus. Focus. There we go. We're like 15 minutes away from printing, right? No. We'll probably a stream or 2 away. Okay. Time for the next piece. Another really nice glimmery piece. Okay. Move this. Oh, a 2x block. Okay. Power delivery. Okay. 2.5 by 3 by 4. Let me get, before I actually go any further with this, actual M2 tool. I think this is the same threading, right? No. So this is an M3. It doesn't say M3 on it, but I know that's M3. So I need to get another one of these for CC Kitchen. Really bad. I think that'll be my next KB3D order. Which, hey, if you guys want to grab some CC Kitchen stuff, check out KB3D, affiliate link below. They have a lot of cool stuff. They always have a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, affiliate link below if you ever buy something from KB3D, if you're often there, consider using our affiliate link. Like, bookmark our affiliate link. Because if you shop at KB3D often, using our affiliate link gives us a little kickback and just helps support the Positron project. And we are forever grateful for those who decide to support us. It also lets KB3D know that we sent you. Which will let us do some pretty cool projects in the future here. It's for Prusa, isn't it? Building your POS? No. That would be cool, but no. Actually, I have to talk to David. I think he has a V3. I'm pretty sure David has a V3 Posi. I have to ask him. The V3 Posis are a very rare breed. I have the contact information for the guy that won the auction. I need to actually email him. So I want to see where that has gone. Tried it at the KB3 UK site, but it didn't work. Tech cheaper. Yeah, if you don't know, there's a KB3D UK site. Don't go there. It's a printer for Kraylin. I would love to build Kraylin a 3.2, but let's be real. If we ever got Kraylin a 3.2 kit, he'd want to build it himself. Kraylin is very happy with where the Positron is right now. That fits perfectly. It shrank a bit, but Yeah, that's a perfect fit. I'm so used to this part being a little too big, actually. And 3x6. I wonder where my LTT precision screwdriver went. Around here somewhere. Probably underneath all this, which will get cleaned up soon. I think the next project we're going to work on is actually designing the new workshop table. So I've been thinking, you know, we're going to wait until I move the workshop, but we're not going to. We're gonna actually start replacing this folding table with the new workshop, because I got the space to do it. It's better to do it now rather than later. And I'm getting really frustrated with this folding table. The fact that this folding table hasn't collapsed on me is astounding. So, yeah. I have to find the mounting for this monitor, because I want to do a vase mount for this, but these curved monitors have a very specific vase mount. Okay, why is that not going in? Or do. Nomad's not your real dad. No, I'm not. That's going in. Okay, there we go. They were just so slightly off that it wasn't catching. It is weird how this part is technically a little too shrunken. That's weird. That's new. Oh, did I just slightly stripped that? Slightly. Thanks. Okay, that feels tight. I don't want to push that any further. Yeah, that's a little bendy, but no one's gonna notice. Unless they open up the printer. There we go. That's meant to be sticking out just a bit. Yep. You're forgetting that that's not meant to be flush. Like, my brain wants this to be flush. I keep forgetting. No, it's meant to be as it's sticking out as far as it is. Keep forgetting that. Okay. Position the motor plate standoffs as shown. Shoot, where are those motor plate standoffs? I forget where they are. There they are. The fact that you were hammering the Prusa rods in pieces, the table's still standing at something else. I have done so much to this table. It deserves to be retired. Like, it deserves retirement, man. This poor table has been through so much abuse by my hands. Man, I feel so bad for this freaking table. Okay, I think the size I need is actually in my LTT screwdriver. Or not. Cool. Thank you again, TechCheaper, for the LTT screwdriver set. The precision screwdriver. I still love that. It is one of my favorite tools. I don't know where it is. I think it's over here somewhere. I'm gonna be reorganizing everything so that the tools have a place to go, so that I don't lose them like I have been. Oh. Not sure if we had a hiccup in the stream. OBS crashed, so I have no idea what's going on with the stream. So, chat, I'm gonna need you to let me know if there's like a hiccup in the stream or something. Because I literally have no way to tell. I'm flying blind the next while. Alright, here we are. Alright. This is B motor, A motor. Okay. A motor go here. Wait. Yes. 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 Right? No. Like that. That always trips me up. Love that the inside lid is magnetic. Probably the most used. Yeah. YouTube has been lagging. Okay, so... No, okay, so that is... Okay, so looks like I do have a stream issue. I'll have to address this in the next stream. Okay. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I know why. It's because I changed how my whole setup is. My setup is now wireless. I'm doing wireless streaming, so there's going to be a little bit more lag. I was wired, but now I'm wireless. I'm going to figure something out. I have to figure out a new network setup because now I have all my Prusas hardlined. So I'm going to need to buy a Cat 6 cable to run from... I need to run new cabling. Or just get another WAP to act as a bridge. And let the WAP do all of the wireless doohickeys. I could just take the Ethernet from my desktop and run that over. Because that's a really long Ethernet cable, and I don't use the whole length. Part of me feels like we got smaller motors, but we didn't. These have always been this height. Keep forgetting how thin the freaking Positron is, honestly. I'm so used to building larger printers with the motors that are twice the size. Okay, so now I need the pulleys. So... millimeter pulleys. Okay, these don't have their M3s. Here they are. All right, in about an hour, we will do a filament giveaway. I need the printed tool. Oh, please tell me I printed this. I probably didn't. Doesn't look like I did. No, I didn't. Okay, let me get that print going. I can't believe I forgot that. At the same time, though, considering how many times I've forgotten tiny things, I'm also not surprised that I've forgotten it. Thankfully, I can just do this out of PTG. And it will be a fast one. Where is it? It is. Tools. Seriously, can't believe I forgot to print this. Okay. Like, I printed the wire pick and other things, but apparently this is the one thing I forgot to do. There you go. AB pulley alignment tool. It's a 7-minute print. Start now. Just double check my messages here. Cool. Okay. Okay. Let me check on this print over here. Oh, that's gonna be done. Oh, I forgot to set the time offset on this printer. Oops. Times are on our offset. It's -5. There we go, 2138, 2138. Yeah, we'll be done in 1 a.m. in the morning. Okay, I'm back. No, I forgot to print a part. So parts printing now. Not a major part, it's just an alignment tool that I kind of need. So like I can move on without it, but I'm gonna wait for it to print because it's just a 7-minute print. And that's not too much time. Yeah, I could clean up in the meantime, but I'm gonna do something else in the meantime. Let's pull up Orca Slicer. Okay. Now I need to pull up my Gmail account. I need a test to make sure something works. Oh, let me this. There we go. Don't want you guys seeing my emails here. All right. New project. I need to make sure that this can fit on Positron. Beautiful, it does. All right, now I need to know how to take a screenshot on Mac. I could send this to somebody. How do I take a screenshot on Mac? Screenshot. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Okay. Cool. It worked. It worked really well. Okay, wait, where did that go? Oh, it went to my desktop. Why did it go to my desktop? Seems like a stupid place to put a screenshot. Make sure the rest of this. Oh, Kenneth, welcome. We're just we're testing a fit of something on Orca Slicer, something I can't really show all too much, but we're just testing something real quick. Sure. Let me send that over. Cool. Okay, that is done. Okay. Back out a bit. We're still waiting on the Excel to print the piece that we need. Yeah, in about 45 minutes, we'll do the filament giveaway. Trying to think. let me do some maintenance here. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and shut down Draugr here. We got to do something to Draugr. Oh man, I just stuck my hands inside the electrical box. Because the power switch is on the other side. Okay. Draugr needs to get this installed. And these require M3x10s. Do we have any more M3x10s left over from the build? Should. Definitely should not have burnt through all of my M3x10s. It's not impossible to say that I didn't. M3x8s might work. Let's try M3x8s. Do I have a thing for M3x8 SHCS? No. So for now, I'll just put all these in there. Go. All right, let's. Oh, there's the other LTT. No. Oh yeah, there's my LTT screwdriver. Found it. Knew it was over here. Okay. All right, this requires some self-tapping screws, which I don't have. So, swap this over to sorry, give me a second, guys. Checking something here. So these are M3x8 SHCS. I know it's not super interesting to have my back to the camera. I'll be back in just a moment here. I'm putting together Draugr's screen assembly because I failed to do that promptly. So doing it now while we're waiting on the XL to print. So that way the screen's not just kind of hanging out in limbo. Okay. Do I have any more M3x8s over here that were used from something else? No. Okay. Let's see. M3x8 SHCS. I have BHCS, but I don't want BHCS. I want SHCS. Hey, look at that. SHCS, M3x8s. I don't know if this is for the Positron, but considering I don't have a bin... Oh, wait, I do have a bin for M3x8 SHCS. It's right here, literally staring me in the face. Sebas, by the way, I sent you a Google Sheet with a serial number and a corresponding kit. Hey, Sebas, you are a legend, my friend. Thank you for that. You didn't have to, but you did. And for that, you are a legend. Goes in there. Oh. Goes in there, then that goes back in. Any screw is self-tapping if you just put enough pressure on it. There we go. I forgot to take off the screen protector. God damn it. I forgot to take the screen protector off. Oh well, I'll take it off someday. When I turn this into a Core 1, that's when I'll take it off. I think that's an apt point. Alright, it's already at 31% done, so it should be done shortly. Okay, there we go. Now I have the grounding wire actually connected to the screen. So less chance of me damaging this just by using it. And M3x8 is just slightly too short. We need M3. We need M3x10s. Do I have any left? I think I do. Excuse me, Lou. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you for doing that. I think I have M3x10s down here. 4, yep, I do. Oh man, that's sick. Hey, you have kit number 400. That is sweet. All right. 52% done on that part. Technically, it's done enough that I can actually use it, but I'm gonna let it finish. There we go. And now the screen is fully attached. Sweet. Gonna get that out of the way. All right, are we almost done here? Right on you at this point. All right, cool. Draugr is back online. Cool. I don't really have anything else for you at this time. All right, 0 minutes remaining on this sprint, so it's about to be done. I've been in love with this PTG carbon fiber from Sliceworks. I just ordered 2 more spools because it is awesome. Whenever I need something that like feels, I want to feel nice, I print in PTG CF because it's so smooth. It's not that like weird plasticky feel that you get with normal PTG. It's smooth. Yeah. Ow. Just ripped it right off. It's smooth. It's nice. I love it. Okay. Make sure that. Let's skip ahead. On YouTube, when I'm previewing my own stream, I don't care about seeing it in anything other than 144p. Just show it to me at the lowest resolution so I can have a like at least somewhat of a live. Thank you. There we go. I want to be able to see if I'm lagging or not. I love how YouTube's just trying to like automatically set me to a higher standard. And it's like, no, I don't want that. Just want to see what it looked like. Okay. Here we go. Back to the guide. No, Mac, I don't want iTunes to open up. I think that didn't dox me again. That would have sucked. Okay. Take that. So it's facing me. Okay. Now, where did I put LCC screwdriver? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter right now, at least. Okay. Let me actually get these in to the pulleys so I don't lose them. Lulu, what are you doing? You should stop doing that. You're gonna mat your fur again. And we're just gonna have to cut it again, and you hate getting your hair cut. We don't know why. Lulu just constantly is like licking her pits. And it mats her fur really bad. And she doesn't stop. We've tried everything. But she just won't stop. And it just mats her fur. It's annoying, but Lulu's just gonna be Lulu. it to the right height. All right, so chat, I'm not feeling all that great. So what we're going to do, let's see. We're going to finish this step here, and then we're going to do a fulfillment giveaway, and then I'm going to sleep. So. 4.7535 plus 6. Well, that's not it. Here we are. You serialize when build or when it's already got. Yeah, you get, so the kit comes with your serial. We don't, because of how confusing everything was, we just did not have the bandwidth to decide, hey, yeah, you're gonna be build complete number, whatever. So what we're gonna do is using the actual LDO serial number. Using the LDO serial number, if you build your kit, then we're going to say, all right, cool. Number whatever is completed. And then we're going to have a list of all the kits that we know have been built. Because there's no other way to get a 3.2. You only can get it through the LDO kit, which I think is fine. Because honestly, the 3.2 kit is a little too complicated to be self-sourced. There's just too many things that there are too many things that you have to custom get. And LDO does a phenomenal job of the kit. So I'm one of those people that is in favor of the, oh, is that? That is by 8. I'm one of those that is in favor of just the kit, which is being fine, because we worked hard on it. And with a kit, with a printer like this, the warranty is a must. Like, I love the forks. I see people who at this point have spent more money on their fork printer, especially the ones that are aimed to be really cheap. But I see them spending more money on their fork printer than they would have on a Positron because their parts are not under warranty. So if something breaks or if they got a bad part, it's on them. And that is the risk when it comes to going with a kit printer, or a self-source kit. And everyone knows the risks. So it just, never sits well with me. because it's like, you know, I work so hard to, you know, work with LDO to make sure everybody is covered. But, you know, some people can't get the LDO kit, and that's fine. Just, you know. Our BOM is $400. The whole kit costs us $400 to make. It is all the other fees that, you know, are then added on, you know, because everyone has to obviously make their profit. So, you know, that is just how it is. This is where we're sitting at for 2 hours of work. And this is not great progress, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. We're working hard, and I'm working sick. So this weekend, we're probably going to do a long stream getting this up and running and tuned. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's go ahead and do this giveaway, shall we? Thankfully, even though things crashed on my computer, it's still working on my Mac. This is the whole reason why I have done it the way I have. Because I really... Tech Cheaper, really... I really just want to make sure that I have redundancy, which is why the Mac is the video ingesting. Okay. Window capture. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm doing it more than what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and see who has won our filament tonight. Oh my god. Feral Zenial, you are the winner. Now you have a choice of respinning and possibly giving this spool to somebody else, or obviously taking the spool. But of course you have to be here in order to claim it. So Feral, are you here? Let me go ahead and just make sure that their submission was good. Feral Zenial, are you here? Are we able to ping Feral Zenial? Oh, yeah, they're here. Congratulations, Feral. You have won a spool of Jesse Filament. I am going to go ahead and get that over to you. Give me just a moment, and I'll actually create the order. Let me take care of that for you. I need to know two things, or one thing, really. Do you want to be signed up for Printed Solids? Do you want to be signed up for the newsletter? If you don't, that's fine. When I go to create the order, it asks me that, and I figured, hey, I might as well ask that to the individual as well. Sure. All right. Wonderful. Let me just go ahead and get your stuff in here. I just realized, why am I doing this on my phone? I literally just made sure that I was signed into it yesterday. So what filament did you pick? Let's see here. Let me go ahead and do that so I can hide the back end. Orders. All right, you picked, ooh, Nightshade. I love me some Nightshade. Nightshade is a phenomenal color. It's one of my favorites. It is reminiscent of this titanium color a bit, but darker. So I personally love it. The one thing that of note, if you don't know, so one thing that we really, really like about our filament is that the elixir specifically. So strangely enough, our elixir is really freaking strong. Like crazy strong. A lot of people are used to silk filaments being very fragile. This stuff is not fragile. It is as strong as standard PLA, and sometimes, if printed correctly, it is, it can be as strong as BTG sometimes. So this is good stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and add you some nightshade. There we go. Add the discount. Free shipping. All right, you should get a email confirming that the order has been placed, and tomorrow, hopefully, if all goes well, you will have a tracking number. So yeah, we'll get that out to you as soon as possible. Once again, thank you to everyone else at Printed Solid who helps make this our filament giveaways happen. One thing to note. When you're printing with Elixir filament, make sure you're using either Jesse PLA preset or Prusement PLA preset. You can use a Silk PLA preset as well. You don't want to print it too quickly, because if you print it too quickly, you'll get a matte finish, and obviously that kind of defeats the purpose of a Silk filament. And you want to make sure that you're printing a bit colder, because if you print too hot, you'll also get that matte finish. We had somebody who was like, hey, my nightshade doesn't look as dark as it's supposed to, and it's like, well, yes, because you're using a bamboo preset, and your bamboo preset is going way too hot, way too fast, and you're getting a matte finish on your filament. So, okay. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We'll be back again tomorrow, continuing where we left off on this, and then we'll be back on Saturday and Sunday. We are doing another filament giveaway tomorrow. We'll be doing an ABS ASA giveaway with LDO. So if you want to get some ABS, you know, sorry, not ASA. No, not ABS. It's just ASA. It's just ASA, right? I don't know. It's one of the two. It's one of the two. LDO lets us do those on Friday. So be sure to hop in there. And then I'm going to see if I can do some giveaways this weekend. Yeah, I think it's just ABS. I'm going to see if we can do some additional giveaways this weekend, because I am doing a cram stream. You know what? I will see if I can get like a goal. Like if I can get this done this weekend, then we'll give like 2 or more spools away. I'm going to talk to David about it and see if he'll let me do that. So yeah. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Make sure to hug yourself more. Fight for causes you believe in. Everything else that everyone else says in the maker community. We all love you. And have a good night. Oh, that's the BRB screen. I'm sorry. I need the ending screen. Oh, right. I can't mute my mic and let this kind of just chill out. So you know what? Good night, everybody.